presentation will be creating a club quality. Now, it will be presented by Chris Triplett. He is actually our area director, and his speech title is "When the Three Operate as One." To accomplish a mission is possible. To achieve a goal is conceivable. To formulate a team is believable. When you possess the right plan, the right path, and the right purpose, you can achieve the improbable. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Triplett as he shares tips, tricks, and tools to help you refresh, restore, and receive a club. Toastmaster Triplett is presenting Creating a Quality from Successful Club Series with speech entitled When the Three Operate as One.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we're off to an awesome start. Now, I've been asked to give you tips, tricks, and often some things that can help you transform your club. Now, raise your hand if you think your club can use just a few tips to improve the quality of the club. Right place, right people, right time. Let's go to work. One team.
One goal, 1 minute. And 1 minute.
Tip number 1. Never expect from your people something that you have not clearly articulated. So it was refreshed, someone said it, and you're thinking as a leader, oh, they know, they're going to follow what I'm going to say one team, they're going to say one goal, and together we're going to say one mission. It's going to be perfect. How many know that it doesn't always happen the way that you anticipate? Communication is so vitally important. If communication breaks down, you can forget quality. Well, let's advance. Today I'm going to share with you, according to this Toastmasters agenda. It is that we're going to talk about member experience, club foundation, and teamwork. But I'm going to break it down just a little bit because how many of you have been here before and heard this presentation several times? I have. And sometimes for me, all it takes is one. I need a little variety. I need a little extra. So I'm going to provide you with something today so that you have an enjoyable opportunity. Because what you take from here, you will take back there. So, I'm going to talk about the member experience, but I'm going to talk about the people. I'm going to talk about the club foundation, but I'm going to talk about the house. And then I'm going to talk about teamwork. I'm going to talk about the people that make up the building of the house. So let's advance. Toastmasters want to ensure that by the time we complete, we can identify the elements that satisfy your club members. We're going to correlate moments of truth that a distinguished club programmer, DCP goals. Anybody heard of that before?
Yes.
All right. We're going to talk about applying moments of truth. And then we're going to identify your leadership role. Let's talk about member experience. This picture represents a typical club, correct? Typical club meeting. But what I want you to focus on is that you're looking at members. Yes, someone is standing and someone is sitting, but at the end of the day, we all are members. We join Toastmasters with the aspiration of improving ourselves. And so it doesn't matter what role, what title, according to Toastmasters, there's a certain quality brand that should be exchanged when you come to Toastmasters. You walk in as a member, and by the time you exit out of Toastmasters, there should be a distinct difference between the individual who came in and the individual who exits. You should be a leader. And there's a process for that. And oftentimes that process leads you to the end of what you ultimately want. You want it to be a leader. You want it to be able to command an audience, stand and be able to share and articulate a message. and communicate so that by the time that you leave a room, everyone knows your heartfelt emotions and the thoughts that you had. You were able to transfer something that you had into what they had. That's what you call a leader. Simply somebody who goes first. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
All right, let's move. I want to share with you what leadership really looks like. Because quality leaders produce quality clubs.
Well, Mr. Immediate Past President won't be here. He's stuck in a long line at Starbucks. And our VP of Membership is at the tanning salon. Anyone heard from our VP of Education or Sergeant at Arms?
Well, I heard there's a big sale at the mall, so the VP of Education, I'm pretty sure that's what you mean.
And Sergeant at Arms overslept a little bit, but she'll be here.
Hi, VPE.
Hi.
Any great bargains at the mall?
I'll say I bought all my Christmas gifts.
Have you scheduled members to complete their educational goals this year?
Nope, haven't had the time. But I'll get around to it soon.
Hi, let's make this quick. I got a last-minute ticket to the ball game, so I can't stay long.
Okay, did you confirm that we have the meeting room all year?
No, not yet.
Well, keep working on it.
Yeah, sure. Look, gotta pick up my kids and get to the ballpark. Have a great day.
See ya.
Bye.
Treasurer, how's the renewals going?
Let's see, I submitted 8 who paid dues, and nobody else really wants to renew, so I think I think they're all pretty burned out, we just need more members.
We sure do. I'm getting tired of doing 3 roles each meeting.
VP PR, are you planning to update the website anytime soon?
As soon as I figure out how to do it,
How about getting our meetings listed in the community calendar of the daily meetings?
well, I still haven't been able to get in contact with the city editor.
Okay, keep trying. Anyone else have anything else?
Nope.
Good, then let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Didn't have to have that meeting.
Anybody experienced that before? Where it seems like the thrill is gone? That can happen. And it happens when the leadership doesn't have the opportunity to really understand the importance of their roles. You are so vitally important. You are the leaders. Leaders simply means I'm going first in what I'm going to ask you to do. If you want commitment and quality, and you want the representation to be a reflection in the people, then it's got to start from somewhere. And it's got to start from you. So, we got you all here to do this TLI training, and I want to tell you that when your area director comes around, like me, we're not against you. In fact, we are here just like a home inspector. We're not judging the people. We're really looking for the process. The process to ensure that the members, remember the people that we all are, who all started, who all came with one goal, one aspiration, one team. One goal. There you go. So we're just one representative of the district, of the whole, to ensure that the quality and the brand is there. And so we have this thing that we utilize to ensure that the club has the foundation. It has the pillars in place in order to make you a successful club. And we have tools, like the mission. Don't we all start off with this? The mission is so vitally important because it helps us set the tone of what our focus should be. Now, I've had the liberty to coach clubs. When I coached the club, it was a wake-up call for me because I thought that everybody operated the way my club operated. But I found out it's different. So now, as an area director, I want to ensure that I help everyone get consistency. Because when members leave one club, there should be a natural progression. If they leave the club over here and go to the club over there. It should be a consistency and the expectation that no matter what it is they're trying to accomplish, that they can still achieve the same goals. With me so far? All right. There's certain things called values. Value system should not change from Club Z to Club G. It should be consistent because we're wearing the Toastmasters brand. Okay. We have a tool called the Moments of Truth. Anyone ever encountered the Moments of Truth? It's a good snapshot that tells you if the things that should be working are first of all in place. Because you can think a thing is working, and the truth of the matter is, it's not there. It's only operating in your mind. And misunderstandings often are the reasons why the quality is not in a club. Now, anyone ever heard of these things called DCP goals?
All the time.
Often. All the time. Never let an opportunity go by that you're not trying to achieve the DCP goals. Why? The DCP goals are the indicators that will separate one club from the other. If I get 5 goals, what does that mean? That means I'm distinguished. That means I'm separated from a club that has not. That means I've got something that I can just poke my chest out just a little bit. Now, I'm not at the top of the mountain, but it clearly represents to Toastmasters International and the members that there's something unique about us. We got it going on. We haven't reached the top yet, but we are on our way. How many here are distinguished clubs so far? Or last year? Let's talk about last year. Last year distinguished? Congratulations. Congratulations. If I get 7, how many goals I got? So that's distinguished. And if I get the opportunity to reach 9, oh, don't you know it's time for me to really shine? Well, that's what we want. We want you to have a set of goals targeted toward a particular destination so that everyone can use their energy and their synergy in order to arrive at the same goal. Now, how many have the goal for this year to be President's Distinguished? That's what I'm talking about. It's achievable. All we have to do is work the process. Did I lose anybody? Yes, I did. But I did it on purpose. Here's the reason why. You can have a dream. You can have a goal. And it looks perfect from the beginning. But how many know that it's going to take some work? It's going to take some what I like to call a CDL. CDL. You know, you got to have a CDL license in order to drive outside vehicles that have a larger weight capacity. Well, it takes a CDL to be a leader. It takes commitment. On those days when no one else is there and you're the only person there setting up, getting things ready, extra hours. My wife is saying, hey, honey, what are you, I'll be right there. Wait, I got to get this agenda ready. Hold on, wait. I got to call and make sure this. It takes a commitment. It takes discipline. You got to do discipline and devotion. You got to want to do it. It's got to speak to you when no one else is talking to you. And then it takes leveraging. You got to leverage. Where's my timer? That green for me? Thank you. So, CDL, it takes the leveraging of everything you've experienced, everything that you've gone through, in order to use them all together to keep yourself motivated. Because a dream takes a plan and a path and a purpose. And all of the DCP goals are uniquely and creatively set up to make your club successful. But you gotta do what? Follow the plan. It's part of the path. And then I'm gonna talk about the team. The team is really the team of the leaders. The leaders are the ones who help to make the whole thing work. Let's talk about the leaders. Who are they? President. VPE. VP of membership. VPPR. Sergeant of Arms. Treasurer. Secretary. And then there's another. Past president. We don't always talk about him that often because he's kind of like on mute. You know, what you did last year was good, but we're doing this year. We kind of like mute him. We want his presence, but we unmute him when we forget. Where are we? What did we do last year? Oh, he's sitting there with like a picture of a frozen moment. You know that's all a picture is, right? You snap a picture and that's all you got. But you can always look back at your picture and hear and see and understand that, hey, we've been at this level before. We've been at this place before. So that past present is very important, vitally important. But I really want to take the time to make sure with the rest of the time that I got left, to take a good snapshot so that when you leave here, you firmly understand your level of commitment, as well as what your area director is really coming there to help you with. Now, let's talk about this. The area director is reflective of what I'm wearing here, this whole process. President. This whole apron represents the president. President, you must preside. That simply means you've got to take a controlling, vested interest and wear your club close to your heart. If nobody else does their job, President, we're looking for you to make sure that your people are motivated, your people are encouraged. Now, you're not alone. You have a team, so don't try to do it alone. Empower your people. Now, who are the people that I'm referring to? I'm talking about the VPE. The VPE, that job is really to help you keep track of who's doing what. If you said you did 9 speeches, here's what 9 speeches look like. If you bring me paperwork that only says 7, it doesn't measure. Something's not right. VPE measures and keeps track of everything. President, let your VPE help you. If you are membership, you have to always understand that your job is to apply the tools. You meet and greet members, you encourage everyone. Sometimes they're a flathead, sometimes they are a Philip, and if you can't make connection between the flathead and Philip, baby, grab out your pliers. Do whatever it takes in order to get that individual comfortably seated inside your club. You are the liaison, and the one thing that it always takes and that always requires for the VP of membership is extra. You got to go the extra mile. You got to be the one who's motivated and encouraged, and you don't need someone always whispering in your ear, membership, we got a guest over there. You got to be the one who's filled with excitement and ready to go get them and ready to bring them in. Hey, welcome to our club. We're so glad you came. What do you do? Where are you from? Connect. That's the extra that's required. Now let's consider Sergeant of Arms. Sergeant of Arms, your very name implies that you are the hammer. It implies that you are the one who leads the way. And you do. You set the tone. You're the tone setter. But in kind of this, we give you a gavel. The gavel starts the meeting. The gavel means that we are ready to conduct business. So you are so vitally important, Sergeant of Arms, that we need you to get things in such a way that we are ready to function. Now, this individual is the treasurer. Treasurer. with the receipts. Let everybody know what things are and how we're doing things. Because at the end of the day, if you're not managing the receipts, it simply means you ain't managing the money. That means we can't buy stuff. Like ribbons, like awards, things that help to keep the members motivated and show a progression in speaking in their role. So, treasurer, please do a good job. Do a good job. Now, this individual right here, VPPO, let me tell you something. When we got it right on the inside of this club, we need somebody to shine the light. Say, hey, our club is where it's happening. This is where you want to come. And if they can't see the floodlight, then just wait a minute. Keep working that thing. And eventually you turn it on the flashes. Do something creative. VPPR and VP of membership, you got to work together like a tag team. Baby, you shine the light and show them where to come. And when they get to the door, here I am with my extra. Telling you that this is the place to be. And so that's what I need you all to walk away with. A committed effort to get you a CDL. Because when the three operate as one, the people, when I mean the leaders, because the leaders are the one who set the pace. I mean the club. The club is built with a foundation of people that help us to understand how things work. And then you've got the members. The members are going to come out on the other side as leaders. They are your replacement. They're the ones who are going to encourage you and say, thank you so very much. You did an awesome job, and I wouldn't have made it here without you. Now, what does that look like? Well, it looks like this.
The first 2016-2017 Executive Committee meeting of the Where Leaders Are Made Toastmasters Club is now called to order. Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Sergeant at Arms. Since this is our first meeting, there are no previous meeting minutes to be read. So let's get right into the reports and develop our club success plan, how we will become President Distinguished this year. Madam Sergeant at Arms, your report.
Madam President, we just received our Distinguished Club ribbon, and I've attached it to our club banner. I've arranged to have this meeting room for the next 12 months. Madam Secretary, would you please order more ballots for us?
Yes, I will.
And I've made new timing cards. They're now laminated and should last a long time. That's my report.
Thank you for doing that, Madam Sergeant at Arms. Mr. Treasurer.
Okay, everybody, in front of you is the proposed 2016-2017 budget. Between the balance from last year and this year's renewal and all the new member dues, club dues, we'll have enough funds to supply the necessary materials for this entire year, and we'll be able to buy badges for our members who earn their CCs and DTMs this year. We built a nice miscellaneous amount for things that might crop up, but we'll need to approve any of these unanticipated expenditures when they arise. Let's see. Also, I'm ready to send out the dues for renewal statements in August. I just need to add the new members that we're going to be getting for the next 2 weeks.
All right, thank you, Mr. Treasurer. I like the way you think.
All right, thank you.
Any discussion? Is there a motion that the Executive Committee accept the proposed budget?
I so move.
Is there a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. I'll schedule a club business meeting for August 15th so our members can vote on it. Madam Secretary.
There's only one item on my report, Madam President. The Toastmasters Find a Club webpage was still showing that we meet in Building A. So I went online to the Club Central and updated our location to Building B.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Mr. VP of PR.
Yes. My report. Our new free Toast Host website is up and it looks good. I've arranged with 2 local newspapers to include our meeting information in their community calendars. Next week, radio station WDTM is interviewing Mr. Immediate Past President, and he's going to talk about folks needing Toastmasters. Lynn will be our newsletter editor, and she will email a copy each month to guests so that we will be able to understand, join, and I'm working closely with our VPM to increase our profile in the community with flyers in the local businesses. And I'm speaking with individual members about volunteering to staff a Where Leaders Are Made club table at several community events. I mean, this town is going to know about our club.
Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. VP of PR. Madam VPM.
We did a great job last year bringing our members from 12 to 17. That net growth of 5 qualified us for Distinguished Club recognition. This year, my goal is to end the year with at least 25 members. We need 4 new members and 4 additional new members. And this is how we'll get them. We're going all out in August and September to earn that Smedley Award ribbon. Larry has already got a great team to organize an open house for September 14th. He's working with our Vice President Public Relations to plaster the city with publicity. I'm confident that we will get at least 5 members. I'm heading up the Talk Up Toastmasters campaign, February and March, and we'll present the details at our executive committee meeting next month. Next week, I'm meeting with City Councilman Johnson to request time on their meeting agenda to explain Toastmasters and invite them to visit us. Madam VPE and I are tapping other members to organize 2 additional new member drives in October and March so they can fulfill the requirements for competent leadership manual projects 6, 8, and 10. We should be able to meet our new member goals by March 31st.
Thank you, Madam VPM. That's a great plan.
Excuse me, Madam VPM. Here's an idea. Last year, I presented a talk to the Real Estate Association about our club, and that's how we got Louise and Henry. Perhaps you could contact them about speaking at one of our meetings again this year.
That's right.
Great idea, Mr. Immediate Past President. Now for our VPE report.
After speaking with our members, I've scheduled 6 to complete their awards by the end of March. Our 2 CCs and 2 additional CCs will come from Mary, who's giving her 10th CC speech next week. George, he'll also earn his CC in August. Letitia and Henry, they're scheduled to complete theirs in October. We'll earn 1 advanced communicator and 1 additional AC. I will earn my ACS next month after presenting the Evaluate to Motivate Successful Club Series module. Jean will give her last ACG speech in February.
Excuse me, Madam VP, did you say Jean or Dean
That's-
will earn an ACG?
That's Jean Jones. Okay, let's see. 1 leadership award and 1 additional leadership award. Madam Sergeant at Arms, you're organizing the next membership campaign, which will complete your last competent leader project. Jean said that she will complete her high performance distinguished toast leadership project in March, and that's the final requirement for her Distinguished Toastmaster Award. So we'll meet all our 6 educational goals.
Excellent. Madam Vice President of Education. And thank you, team, for planning your work. Now we'll work our plan to be a President's Distinguished Club. Our next executive committee meeting will be 4 weeks from today. Same time, same place. Now this meeting is adjourned.
People sitting all down at a table, understanding their roles, ready to step into the offices and show with accountability and speak with clarity and speak with articulation on the area of which they are responsible for. No, don't worry, I'm close. That's good. That picture right there says all it needs to say. We're ready. I got my area. If I'm the VPPR, I put out an excellent organization plan that helps everybody understand where our club is. If it's the treasurer said, you know what? I'm accountable. Yes, we can order those new certificates. We can make sure that all our membership is paid. And in fact, we can even do an outreach. We can do greater things when we know that all the tools are working together and in place. So here's all that's needed. In order for your club to reach President's Distinguished, so that when the time that this guy shows up talking about he's an area director and he wants to do the CVR, Club Visitation Report. It ain't personal. It's professional. That's all we're looking for. So I want to thank you for the opportunity, and I hope that I've imparted something to you today to keep you motivated, to keep you encouraged, to let you know that this is a joyful journey. And you can do it as long as you use the tools that already are in place within Toastmasters. Let's just add a little C for commitment, a little D, discipline, and devotion, and a little L for leverage. Leverage the efforts that your leaders and your members are giving you. Are we good?
Yes.
Toastmasters.